Whoa there, Speed Demons. Welcome back to Half Minute Hero, The Second Coming. It's time for the title roundup for Half Minute Hero 30 Ragnarok. And Lancer, both of the titles are related to squid fishing. One of them is to continue screwing it up over and over. The other one is to, well, have patience and get it on the first shot. Of course, it can be a little dangerous to go fishing too late because, well, if you've only got maybe 6 seconds left, you won't have time to get back to the village in time and turn back time, as I will demonstrate. Ah, but I was right there. Yeah, so that happened. From below, yeah, you just have to fall down a lot. And of course, on the other hand, you could also fall down not at all. A lot of these titles just usually wind up being either, hey, do this, or hey, don't do this. Or hey, do this a lot. Nah, it's okay. But by finishing off Prelude to the Earth without falling down at all, well, you get another title. I don't know how many times you have to fall down for the other one, though. It's like 15, 20 times? It's a lot of times. Anyway, for the fight with Warlord of the Heavens, don't grab the Thunder Hat. Just let him strike you with lightning whenever he wants. It kinda hurts, but, well, so do we. And the title's very descriptive too. No hat. When fighting Lyca of the Seas, make it through this underwater maze without having any help. The path never changes, so if you get the help to start with, you can always just take the same path. When fighting Araveska of the Flames, don't recruit Karen. You can just use the Hero Castle to trundle on over the magma with no problem. Otherwise, you know, if you wanted to walk the hard way, as long as you have an herb, you could do that too. Whether you recruit Karen or not, she will still come and join you afterwards. As for the next quest, well, you remember when we had that little monster kill-off with Yashu? Well, you know what? I think we can take him. Just make sure we're full up on health. We're almost level 33, level 32. That's good enough, right? Let's show him who's boss. I'm telling you, man, Spiral Spear, it's good stuff. Meanwhile, while doing the reverse world maps, there's 2 ones here related to the landmines. Once again, it's either don't step on any or step on all of them. It's not literally step on all of them, but you have to step on a good number. If you do step on too many, you'll just be sent back to the start, just like if you got knocked out, so it's easy enough. This one I've always had a bit of trouble with figuring exactly how it works. So, when you're fighting the, I can't remember his name, the Sun guy, the guy who made all the singers pass out, there's 3 pitfalls on the way to his castle, and you just have to fall in all of them. But I've also fallen in all of them before, and I haven't gotten the title, so it's a little weird. Meanwhile, while fighting Javesta of the Fortress, just yeah, over and over. Kinda hypnotizing. Anyway, Varch of the Wars. Only save 1 person. The only person that you need to save to actually get to the Varch of the Wars castle or his temple. I mean, you know, you could go all or none, save everyone or save 1 person. It works either way, right? Ruthless boss. Yeah. So, during the Battle Coliseum, you may remember that after the first, when you're doing the first qualifiers, the number 30 won't actually let you turn back time. Well, let's take that to its logical conclusion. every time you finish a qualifier, time does get turned back for you. What if you never used number 3 to turn back time, and instead you just relied on the time rewinds you got from doing the arena? Really, all you have to do is reach level 50 or so, and you'll be good to go to finish it. Probably the best way to do it is to make sure you have a good weapon class combo, such as I do, and I'll keep saying that because, oh my god, the Spiral Spear is so good. You'll want to grind up on the ghosts in the upper right first, and after that, then you can start taking on the turtles or the lizards. Going for the lizards first, you're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, once you have about 10 seconds left, that's a good time to start making your way back to the Coliseum. And of course, as usual, we have to go and save the kid who's been kidnapped. And then we're free to go to the finals. We're already at an appropriate level, so yeah, might as well go for it. And by not turning back time at all during that time frame, we have a sudden death match. Anyway, after that, how about the Lady of Despair? You remember we had to spend a lot of money? What if you don't spend any of it? This one is pretty tough, but the real secret I found is to make sure you're constantly using the Jumbo Bread. See, as compared to a normal herb, the Jumbo Bread will only restore 10 health per use, but it's also infinite use because it's just too large to finish. That being said, this is still a very tough fight, and I'm really surprised I made it. Her curses, I believe, last longer the more money you have, so it can be a little tough. But luckily, by having Drainax Plus on my side and a couple good uses of Hero Javelin and Terra Slide, I do manage to pull it off, if barely. Just gotta mash that X button and you'll make it, right? Barely. By beating the Lady of Despair when you have more than 10,000 gold, you'll get another title. So, while you're in the middle of fighting Yuri-Yaksha, have the Dark Time Goddess turn back time when it hits, or turn forward time when it hits 15 seconds, 10 times. And then you also have to destroy all the blue crystals in the area. You know, because I think I missed maybe 3 blue crystals last time I did this, so I didn't get the title, but it's no big deal. After destroying all the blue crystals, just defeat Yuri-Yaksha and you'll be good to go. Oh yeah, and here's what happens if you actually trap the Time Goddess. You know, the most embarrassing part about this is this isn't the first time the Time Goddess has been trapped in an almost identical trap. But, you know, our game. From here on, time will no longer be turned forward at 15 seconds. So what happens if you try to fight the first Slaughter Daughter without having Oron on your side? That's what happens. You know what, let's be stubborn. I'm pretty sure I can take her on. No? Alright, well, one more for the road. Yeah. So let's go ahead and recruit Auron, but this time around I'll be going down the demon route instead of the angel route. Though there is another title related to grabbing the weapon from the angel route, so first I'm going to go up and grab the power staff. Because there's actually 2 weapons to grab in this level, and the title is related to getting both of the weapons. It is important to do one or the other, and not actually make the contract, because, well, if you make the contract, you won't be allowed to go into the other side. So we've got the power staff again. And now we'll go ahead and head down to the demon side, where we have the other weapon we can grab. I wasn't able to grab it before, because, well, I made my contract before I could head down there. Yeah, you just seems to be like the kind of person who would say Klaatu Barada Nikto wrong, but it's not like he would sneeze in the middle of it. He would probably just accidentally say it he would just say it wrong on purpose or something. You know, to get to fight something big and nasty. Anyway, there is a thief running around who stole the Necronomicon, and, well, really, you just have to wait until he shows up to catch him. There he is! Get him! And so we've got our new title for 2 weapons. But now that we have the Necronomicon in hand, we can go ahead and help out Auron with his contract. Although Angel Auron is support-based, Demon Auron is a lot more offense-based. Now, there's a couple tricky ways to do this one. One of them is you have to, well, beat Sox, the third Slaughter Daughter, by a significant amount. And the only way I was able to do this one is by using a different formation, which is the Speed Eater formation, and taking a lot of cannons. You have to beat her with at least, if you don't get any time resets, 15 seconds left on the clock. There is another title for getting 3 items that have been scattered around the area. There's a small child here that'll take a good chunk of your health in exchange for the circlet and also repairing a cannon. Then if you get knocked back around the lava, well, the old racy Gramps here will repair a cannon for you as well. There's another item right there, grab that. And then inside the cave where they do the underground fighting ring, here's one more item. We have to save this jelly who's in trouble. So he hands us a new shield, and he also repairs a cannon farther up, which will pretty much launch us straight to the finish line. And so even with helping people out, we've still beaten the third Slaughter Daughter. So when fighting Sakuran, only hit the bare minimum of notes that you need to. On the first stage, you only have to hit 1 note to continue on, and on the second stage, you have to hit 5 notes. Even so, the notes when they collide with the stage do a good chunk of damage, so it can be a little bit threatening. After all, they will remove a good chunk of health, reduce your money, reduce your levels, all kinds of problems. But after getting by with the bare minimum, we'll just have to make our way back up to level 40, and then we can go ahead and take out Sakuran, even if we do have to sit through our crappy concert again. So by just scraping by and taking out the Venus 7, after you take her out, you'll go ahead and get the title. I think the music was better when Cosine did it. Anyway, there's also a few Evil Lord medals to pick up. One of them is buried inside the tree that had the bloody axe. Another one's sitting on top of where the demon girl was, and the third one is sitting here on the stage where Sakuran threw notes at us. And that will do all of the titles for Hero 30 Ragnarok. We now have all 80 Evil Lord medals, and a whole bunch of titles. So it's been a while since we got some title rewards. Let's see what Evil Lord has for us. Time is Life formation will slowly restore your life over time. And he has 2 more advanced classes for us, for the Marksman, which is the upgraded Musketeer, and the Wizard, which is the upgraded Mage. And, finally, Evil Lord himself will join our party. Though, as far as party members go, he's not great. He's slow, he has no health, he's a ranged attacker. He's a summoner, but it's not great. Anyway, please join me next time when we take on Hero 30 Destiny.